It's exploding with cuteness, it's filled to the brim with terrible songs, it's Taiko Drum Master. Hi guys, it's Jen, and boy howdy do I love my early 2000 rhythm games. Taiko was developed and published by Namco back in 2004 for the PlayStation 2 and is a console take on the popular Japanese arcade game. Given, the Taiko drum is much smaller than the one you'd encounter in any arcade, but the level of hilarity is completely intact. The DrumCon controller, which came with copies of the game, responds incredibly well, unless you beat yours to shit like I did. At one point I purchased a second drum as a replacement, treated it with a little more care, and it's held up since then. My biggest gripe is that since this is before the implementation of wireless peripherals, I have to plug this into my PS2 using the 6-foot cord. For anyone who has yanked their console off of a ledge with the connected controller, you all understand that 6 feet is not enough. If I want to play Taiko, I have to sit on the floor. Weak. Every few months I will break out the drum, clear a space on the floor, and play some Taiko, but I'm not really sure why. This title is lacking in a few areas, the first of which is the size of the track listing. Weighing in with only 31 tracks, the game feels a little light. The second issue is the track selection. Songs range from classical music to kids bop covers of pop songs that no one ever liked when they were first released. Let me level with you, the song selection sucks. Aside from Ridge Racer, Katamari, and the Dragon Ball Z theme, of course. It's like Namco got a list of all the songs ever written, threw darts at it, and went with whatever they hit. So in Rock Band and Guitar Hero, we're used to seeing characters rocking out in the background. In Taiko, we have, muscular dancing dogs, and creepy masked creatures, and dancing drumsticks. What the hell is happening in the background? I mean, it's something to look at, that's for sure, but I feel like it's giving me some sort of creepy subliminal message to constantly smile or the terrifying demon will come for me in my sleep. The drill is the same syntax as usual. Hit the drum at the appropriate time on either the center or the rim, accumulate points, and destroy each song. While trying to stay alive, you have to reach and stay above a certain percentage of notes hit in order to not end up a piling mess of sad drum on the recap score screen. When you're choosing a difficulty, it's important to note that by beating every song, you unlock Oni difficulty for the whole game. Oni is the only challenging part of this game. Hard is okay, but in general, easy and medium are giant yawns. You can play the game with 2 players, but that required buying a second version of the game with the applicable drum. You can play with the controller, but it's really not that much fun. Finding a second person who owns this game is pretty difficult, so I just resigned myself to owning 2 copies of the game and breaking this out if a friend ever stopped by my place. Getting that second player in there allows for mini-games that mostly involve who can bang the drum faster, and yeah, those mini-games are okay, but head-to-head is where I spend most of my 2-player time. Knowing where we are now in rhythm games and looking back, this game only really has nostalgic and novelty value. In the year before the first Guitar Hero, where it was either this or Donkey Konga, I was gladly a Taiko girl. But for now, I think I'll retire this game to my closet. There are still new copies for sale, so if this interests you, jump on it and nab a copy with the DrumCon controller. Maybe if you practice hard enough, you'll be a drum master too.